Hi everyone, my name is Maya and welcome to my kitchen. Today we will be baking oatmeal cookies. So the first thing you want to do when you're baking is measure out all of your ingredients. But the first step in baking after that is preheating your oven and preparing your baking tray with parchment paper so that when you have all your cookie dough mixed, you're ready to put them on the baking sheet and put them in the oven. So the ingredients that we will be using today are flour, oats, brown sugar, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, salt, vanilla, 2 eggs, or 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk. I'm using dried cherries, but you can use dried raisins or any other dried fruit, and either butter or coconut oil. So the first step is going to be to mix all of your dried ingredients together. This is super easy because I have already measured all of my ingredients out and I know I have exactly what I need. So first we're going to do the flour. So we have the flour, we're going to add the oats. That was 1.5 cups. I'm sorry you can't see my face right now. We're going to add a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then we are going to mix all of the dry ingredients together and set them aside. Now we're going to do a big bowl of all of our wet ingredients, which is our brown sugar, our 1 whole egg, our 1 egg yolk, our melted butter or coconut oil, and the vanilla. So I'm going to start mixing all of those together, and then I will be combining with the dry, and it will make a nice big cookie batter, and I'll add in my dried cherries, and you might add in raisins or chocolate chips, whatever you want. So let's go ahead and do this part. I'm actually going to show you a little trick for separating your yolks from your whites. So what you do is you crack the egg and you open it up and make sure that the yolk stays on one side, and then you're going to pour it from one side to the other, and you'll notice that the yolk just falls out. Make sure you're not doing this into your mixing bowl if you want the yolk. So now I just have yolk here. Set this bowl aside. You can cook with that, add it to an omelet, make an egg white omelet, whatever you want. I'm gonna add this yolk in. I'm gonna add in my coconut oil. You might use butter instead. Gives it a little more of a coconutty flavor, but if you don't have any coconut butter, then coconut oil is a great substitute. I'm gonna add in all my vanilla. This is garbage now. And I'm going to mix all of these wet ingredients together. Once the wet ingredients are completely mixed together, we are going to mix them with the dry. So here's my dry bowl. Just going to pour it right into the wet. For cookies, you want to make sure your wet ingredients and your dry ingredients are mixed well together. I'm going to add in my dried cherries. I didn't measure these out in advance because I did not have a measuring cup available. Calls for about 3/4 of a cup. You can do this to taste however many you want. Mix those in well. Now we're going to take a tablespoon, make little balls of dough. We're going to put them on our cookie sheet and we're going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to take them out and we're going to let them cool before we enjoy. Timer just went off and we're going to take the cookies out of the oven and see what they look like. Oh yeah, they're nice and crisp around the edges. Smell amazing, as I said. And here we go. So we're going to let them cool. We're going to turn off the oven. We're going to start cleaning. And by that time, they will be ready to eat. This recipe will be up on the blog with all of the proper instructions and measurements you need for the ingredients. So make them when you have some time and enjoy yourself. Thank you. Bye.